All right. This is day 57 of the year of streaming and learning to code. Another late stream, another short stream. Today almost didn't happen. Busy day. Fell asleep and almost kept sleeping. That would have been bad. But we keep pushing on. We will chip away at the beginnings of section 10. So we finished exam statistics yesterday. Now we will take a crack at advanced topics in Python. And then definitely later tomorrow or another day, perhaps the following day. What will that be? Day 59, more likely. Introduction to bitwise operators. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and tackle this. All right, advanced topics in Python. There are 18 sections. Hopefully we'll make it to 9. We're probably only going to make it to 6. Okay. From the top, iterators for dictionaries. Let's start with iterating over a dictionary. Recall that a dictionary is just a collection of keys and values. Note that the items function doesn't return key value pairs in any specific order. We've got dictionary, name, Guido, age 56, BDFL, true. 1. Create your own Python dictionary. Hey Topher, yeah, late stream. Almost missed it today. The stream probably won't be very long, but gotta stream something nevertheless. So you're up late yourself as well. Okay. Hopefully your night's going well. Let's see. Instructions. 1. Create your own dictionary Python. My dictionary. In the editor to the right, with 2 or 3 key value pairs. Then print the result of calling the My Dictionary items. You can think of dictionaries as unordered key value pairs. I can't sleep, man. Gotta work tomorrow, too. I feel you. We know that feeling. Okay. Create your own dictionary. So we're gonna do this. Braces My Dictionary equals I wonder if they want the print function right now. Yep, print. Okay. We've got print my dictionary.items. Did they just want the skeleton, or they want me to throw in? Okay, they want me to throw in 3 key values in pairs. We're gonna steal from their example for now. We'll probably change those. What laziness? Add a few key value in pairs of your own design. Good. All right. I'm glad they were able to call us on that. Let's do cat. Color. And ooh. Tail. That's right. The cat's name is not Guido, although we could call the cat Guido, but we aren't going to. We'll do what's a good cat name? Mittens or Kyle? A tough one. We're gonna go with Kyle. Color? Yes, Kyle is a 56-year-old middle-aged cat. Color. We're gonna do gray. Actually, I believe E is the name. I think A is the color. I always get those confused. And tail is true. Yes. Does the cat have a tail? True. Alright, let's try that. How's that look? Doesn't like that. Something's wrong with the name. Raised. Oh, is it because it's a color? You know what? I think it's got beef with that because that's a color. This probably means more than just gray. We'll do Arctic. Yeah. Arctic. Oh, and I need to have it was a number. It's not that gray was bad. It was that there was no quotes around it. But that's okay. That's okay. What's Topher saying? Quotes around gray. Yes, correct. We saw that. We caught that. Okay, keys and values. Whereas items return an array of tuples, with each tuple consisting of a key value pair from the dictionary. The keys function returns an array of dictionary keys, and the values function returns an array of dictionaries values. Again, these functions will not return the keys or values from the dictionary in any specific order. You can think of a tuple as an immutable, that is unchangeable list. So it is an oversimplification. Tuples are surrounded by parentheses and can contain any data type. Let's open up the hint. Alright, instructions first. Remove your call to items and replace it with a call to keys and call to values, each on its own line. Make sure to print both. Alright, so we're switching items for keys. And then we're going to print each its own on its own line. And the second one, the second call, will be values. I believe I interpreted that correctly. For instance, your call to my dictionary keys is blah, which is exactly what we have. So I think we're okay. We've got our keys and values. Beautiful. All right, the in operator. For iterating over lists, tuples, dictionaries, and strings, Python also includes a special keyword, in. You can use in to, you can use in very intuitively. That's really special, especially at 11:35. Love the punniness. Good. This is why we come here in the middle of the night. Alright, onwards. Like so. For number in range 5, print number. Dictionary name Eric, age 26. For key in D, print key D key. Or letter in Eric, print letter. As a side note, am I confused? This seems, I don't know why they're explaining the in operator. I feel like they've covered this already. I mean, we've been using it for the last 9 sections with all the for loops. Kind of late to the game on explaining that, but we'll see. Maybe there's more to it. In the example above, first we create and iterate through a range, printing out 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Note that the trailing comma ensures that we keep printing on the same line. Next, we create a dictionary and iterate through, printing out age 26, name Eric. Dictionaries have no specific order. Finally, we iterate through the letters of a string, printing out Eric. E-R-I-C. For each key in my dictionary, print out the key, then a space, then the value stored by that key. You should use print A, comma B rather than print A plus empty quotes plus B. Gotcha. You want to do something like this. For key in data structure, print key, data structure key. I think I get what they're saying, but let's take a look. So, this is their hint, which is basically the correct answer. So, in data structure, which would be my dictionary, print, if they want key or my dictionary dot keys. And then data structure key. So my dictionary keys. Let's just throw it in. I'm going to read the instruction bit once more just to further clarify. For each key in my dictionary, print out the key and then a space, then add. All right. So we have that. For key in my dictionary, we're going to take here. The always important colon, which they've provided for us. Very nice. Print out the key, which we've got print out the key, which is just a straightforward key, and then the value stored by that key. So here we're just putting in my dictionary again and referencing key. Okay. Should be it. Boom. Beautiful. Color, tail, cat, Arctic, true, Kyle. Color, Arctic, tail is true. The cat's name is Kyle. Beautiful. Okay. Section 4. We've made it through the first iteration, nation. Hopefully we make it through list comprehension. We might chip away at the first couple of list slicing, but it's late and we're looking to land this bird as quickly as possible, but onward. We do want to make some form of progress. So let's keep going a little bit further. Building lists. Let's say you want to build a list of numbers from 0 to 50, inclusive. We could do this pretty easily. My list equals range 51. But what if we wanted to generate a list according to some logic? For example, a list of all the even numbers from 0 to 50. Python's answer to this list comprehension, Python's answer to this is list comprehension. List comprehensions are a powerful way to generate lists using the for/in and if keywords we've learned. Check out the list comprehension example in the editor. When you're pretty sure you know what it'll do, click Save and Submit. We've got evens to 50. Within our list, the squared brackets, we have I for I in ranges 51 if I modulo 2 is equivalent to 0. That actually seems fairly straightforward. Print evens to 50. So fire away. Oh, look at that. Dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee. Beautiful. Section 5. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and crack hint, and then we'll read through all this. List comprehension syntax. Here's a simple example of list comprehension syntax. New list equals x for x in range 1, 2, 6, which would be 1, 5. This will create a new list populated by the numbers 1 to 5. If you want those numbers doubled, you could use doubles equals x times 2 for x in range 1 to 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And if you only wanted the doubled numbers that are evenly divisible by 3, damn, we're going deep. Doubles by 3. 2 times x for x in range 1 to 6. Divided evenly by 3 would just be 6. Cool. Okay, there's more to this one. Doubles by 3 equals x times 2 for x in range 1 to 6 if x times 2 can be divided by 3 modulo 3 is equivalent to 0. And the only one in that list would be 6. Instructions. Use a list comprehension to build a list called even squares in the editor. 2. Your even squares list should include the squares of even numbers between 1 to 11. Your list should start 4, 16, 36 and go from there. Hint, you can use x squared to the even number and x modulo 2 to check if it's even. Alright. So far we've got doubles by 3, x times 2 for x in range 1 to 6, if x times 2 modulo 3 is equivalent to 0. Complete the following line. Use the line above for help. Print even squares. Okay. We've only got 2 instructions. We've got our hint. They've already given us a good starting point. Use a list comprehension to build a list called even squares. We already have this. It will be a list. So we're going to have brackets and 2. Your even squares list should include the squares of even numbers between 1 to 11. Okay. 1 to 11, your list should start 4, 6, 36 and go from there. Even squares 1 to 11. Okay. Let's copy you. Now, even squares 1 to 11. Range will be 1 to 11. It will be x squared exponent 2. So x to the power of 2 for every x in range 1 to 11. If x squared to 2 modulo 2 equals 0. I think that's right. Let's give it a shot. Bam! What I'm talking about. Very nice. Okay. There's a high probability this will be the last section, but we first got to get through it. Alright, now you try. Great work. It's time for you to create a list comprehension all on your own. C equals C for x in range 5 if x is less than 3, print C. The example above creates and prints out a list containing C, C, and C. Use a list comprehension to create a list cubes by 4. The comprehension should consist of cubes from the number 1 through 10 only if the cube is evenly divisible by 4. Finally, print that list to the console. Note that in this case, the cubed number should be evenly divisible by 4, not the original number. Okay. Again, we're going to take their format, paste that. Use a list comprehension. Use a list comprehension to create a list cubes by 4. Copy. Boom. Cubes by 4. Print. Cubes by 4. Also going to put a space between those, just for some breathing room. Okay, we have C for x in range. What range do we need? The comprehension should consist of cubes of the number 1 through 10 only if the cube is evenly divisible by 4. Alright, so 1 through 10, if the cube is evenly divisible by 4, I think it should be very similar to the last one. If that's not the right syntax, we'll work with it. I may have to go back to one of probably the last section 5 was very similar, I think, but okay. Looks like the cube by 4 is the wrong length. It should have 5 values. Oh, the cube. We need to have x to the power of 3, right? So I just don't want this ship to sink. Let me go back to section 5. We'll take you. Both are good. So I mainly wanted to check. I forget if it was the first or the second. I think it's C that I'm changing to cube. Yeah, see, it's C that I'm changing to cube, not this, as well as over here, which we need to get that accurate. Let's yes, yeah, Topher x asterisk 3 would be cubed, correct. I was just checking placing. I didn't want to start hacking away at the code and be heading down the wrong direction of the rabbit hole. So we're gonna do x 3 as well as x 3 parentheses modulo 4 equals 0. I think we'll quote him out. I think that seems okay for now. Looks like the cube by 4 is the wrong length. It should have 5 values. Do I need to do it to 11? Did I miss something? Cubes by 4. Print 1 through 10 is less than 3. Evenly squared equals x cubed for x in a range 1 to 10 if x is cubed modulo 4 equals 0. Print cubes 4. The only other thing I can think of is by moving this to 11. But I don't know why I would need to do that. We'll comment that out. I just want to double check. I haven't changed anything. Okay, it looks like the cube by 4 is the wrong length. Cube by 4. Oh yes, cube the number and only print the ones that are divisible, evenly divisible by 4. Range, I don't know, 11 for shits and giggles. See, isn't that strange? I don't know why sometimes they have that. I don't know if it's because of the indexing thing. 1 is 0, or the first item is, because I still think the range is an index. I think that's what it's replying to. So I think 1 is 0. So 10 was technically 9. But they wanted us to address 10, so I needed to put it to 11. I'm pretty sure that's what actually needed to occur. Alright, so that was success. We'll move over to slicing. And that's that. So we'll read this a little bit. List slicing syntax. Sometimes we only want part of a Python list. Maybe we only want the first few elements. Maybe we only want the last few. Maybe we want another element. Maybe we will get through this tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. Anywho, definitely a shorter stream, but it is late. More fun than anyone else wants to be having at this time of night. So we're going to call it quits for now, but progress nonetheless. Day 56 in the bag. We coded. We can say we did it. Where do we stand? 603 points is where we conclude today, and technically, I realize also we are now 33% of the way through the first activity in section 10. So that's good. That's fun. And 603 was it? I don't know why that's not loading. 603. Beautiful, beautiful. And 84 badges. Huzzah. Alright, let's kill this. Let's back out. We'll jump to OBS. Alright, Topher. Good night to you as well. Potentially see you tomorrow or in the coming days, depending on how busy your schedule is. Always good to have you. Later, man. Stopping the stream. Kill it.